very famous judoka came over from Japan to Brazil, and he fought the very famous Helio Gracie. He was a little bit bigger, about 15 pounds bigger, and Helio was like, you know, jiu-jitsu will beat anything. Well, this guy's judo was very, very special. It was more of a jiu-jitsu style. It was, I forget the names of it. They were all different kinds of judo back then. And this guy showed the world, including the Gracies, a position called a double wrist lock. Double wrist lock, which they nicknamed Kimura after his last name. Sensei, please. So the positions that we were just in, guys. The guys here, I've got the underhook, I've got the crossface. He comes up to the top position by getting on his side. Here. I grab him here, I push his head down to the mat. I clear my leg, I step over. You see how I've isolated his arm? Then I what's called re-thread. Boom! Guys, come to this side now. I'm now hugging his arm against my chest. I now reach up, and at the same time, I grab his wrist and my wrist. Thus, the double wrist lock. I use my chest to push down, pull up, and turn it up. You guys see it? That's called a double wrist lock, otherwise known as a Kimura. Okay? Sensei Jason happens to be a freaking expert at it. So I'm gonna have him walk through you his setup with Robert. You tell me where you like to grab it from.
Okay. All right. Well, I also like to grab it from side control. And I mean, there are a lot of finishes. So right here, and what I want is I want that arm right there. So we're here, and I just come here. And
Stop. Does that look familiar, guys? Didn't we just do that? Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I'm just waiting right here, just keeping him down. Eventually that arm's gonna get exposed. Like so, I just put my arm in. I re-threaded, just like Master Ryan said. See? Right there. I take my hand, put it right there, grab his wrist, make a square, like that. Then I grab my wrist. All right? A lot of finishes. The one that I really like is an alligator roll, and I'm just gonna roll. You might want to straighten out your legs, buddy. And I'm not gonna go too far. And I just roll. Did y'all see? I had to let go because it was getting tight. But you keep this and you just roll, and it's gonna go right up his back. It's gonna finish. Is that what where you were?
Perfect.
That's one I like to do. Okay. There are a lot of different finishes.
So you're seeing that the Kimura is not just a submission, but a system of submissions. We have T-traps, Kimura T-traps, and all kinds of different things. Today, especially for the new guys, we're gonna just look at a double wrist lock. And I'm gonna show you the difference. These are hands. These are jiu-jitsu hands. These are little girly hands. You see them? I'm starting in this position here. My knee is in his hip. I am cross-faced. I'm dropping my head down, and I'm smashing his face with my shoulder. He doesn't like that. He's gonna try and kick off of his left leg and get up. I take him with me. I go with the flow. That is jiu-jitsu. I step over, and I hug. Boom. See it? Pinning it to my chest. This hand blocks. This hand comes out. Grab, grab. Now, super important, guys. Look at my thumbs. This is how I like. I have jacked up hands from punching for so many years. I don't like my thumbs. If you like your thumbs in and it doesn't hurt your wrists, great. This is me. I am grabbing with everything I have. As I pull his arm up and turn in, he's gonna tap. Notice my chest never released from here. A lot of guys, they do Kimuras and they're going like this, grabbing here, and you're like this. When you grab a Kimura like this, and you pin your chest and pull it up, now your torso is doing the work. instead of your arms against his arms. Okay, we're gonna try it and then detail it out. 1, 2, 3. It's like a 5 megapixel picture. Then as we break it down, it goes to 10, and then we're detailing it out to 20 megapixels, so forth and so on. So that's why the first time is just like a brief overview. Now, let's look at this thing with just a little more details. Let's get 50% of the way there. If you guys all come to the top first, please. No. This is where he's gonna be. He's gonna be pushing my head, right? This is it. He doesn't want me on top of him, man. I'm trying to smash him with my shoulder. I grab this, I pull him up. I leave my knee in there because that gives me a fulcrum for him to step on. Now you see how he has his hand in here? Sometimes I gotta use my hand and push that out of the way. I then go to his head, step over. Now this foot is up and this knee is down, right? I thread this hand exactly the way it is. At the same time, I'm switching. This knee down, this foot up. Come to this side now, guys. Ideally, my heel is right in his armpit, and I'm popping some of his armpit hairs out. I am pinning my chest against his tri, and I'm threading. As this hand comes out, I grab this, I push it down, and he doesn't like what I'm doing right now. He's gonna start to grab for his pants, his shorts, whatever. I pin, I use my head, boom, out it comes, down. You guys see it? Real quick again. Let me do it for human. Skinnier human. Yeah. All right, same situation. Side control. Here, here. This hand is on the mat, this hand's over. I'm hiding my face. He's trying to get his hand in. Good, that's what I want. Hook, sit up, smash his face down. I'm controlling him. He's on my knee here, and I'm pulling him onto it here. I'm smashing his face down and down. He does not like this. I immediately release my leg, because he's gonna be grabbing it with the bottom of my arm, and I step over. Same time I start to hug that arm. Now guys, if he keeps his arm on that side, that's what's called a straight arm lock. I scoop that like ice cream. Scoop it like ice cream, but he's not. He's going like that. Just fine with me. Knee down, foot up, pin, thread, grab, grab and hold. Like he doesn't like this. Pin, and back. Pinching these legs, and back. Questions? Please.
Can you get back to it?
Which part?
The position before you pull.
You want to do it? Show me.
Nah, it's because I want to point out stuff.
Okay.
Before you pull the hand. Yeah. So one thing to notice, like, because I'm going with a lower level, I can see stuff that he's not because he's not doing. Like, see how that leg is close to the stomach? You don't want to create any gap in here. So you don't want to create any gap in here, and then when you're gonna do the Kimura, one thing, notice the hip is looking upward, because if the hip is like this, you don't have it. Like, the hip is looking upward, so like when he pulls up, he'll readjust it. So that gives him better leverage to put the hand on the other behind the back. So those two things I noticed. Wow.
Up, pinch, turn.
Yes.
Try it again?
Sure.
Great.